Hi there. You're tuning in. Oh, great. Sarita Daly here with you, the creator of Naturally High Life, the space where I assist you with connecting to a deeper understanding of your life purpose. Today, I'm speaking with you about something that's so near and dear to my heart, which I call Spirit Guide Alignment. And I really want to help you with Spirit Guide Alignment in your life. Well, let's get into it. I cannot wait to tell you all about this thing that I call Spirit Guide Alignment because it's so, really is so amazing. Now, what is a Spirit Guide? A Spirit Guide can be likened to someone who's like a friend to you. Someone who's like a companion. It's a teacher. It's like your higher self. The better, the best parts of you, it's in the upper echelon realm, if you will. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Sarita Daly, and I am someone who comes along and I assist women especially with understanding their higher purpose and living in that truth of who they are, claiming their power. So I do work with men also, but mostly women. And I have been working with my spirit guides for a very long time. So the reason why I put this course out and I want you to listen to this is because it's so key to work with the other aspects of yourself that can help you get further in this life. So my spirit guide, I've known her for a long time. Her name is Sayophia. And I also work with a group of spirits who are known as Soba. And those have assisted me with getting further with understanding my path, with awareness, setting my intentions, and following through. When no one else could see what I saw, they saw it. So this spirit guide is a friend, a companion, a teacher. It's your higher self. It's amazing. Now, alignment. Alignment is something that comes when you are, it's like being in sync, when you're connected, when you're balanced, when you're calibrated, when all the pieces kind of go together. I call that alignment. And this alignment happens when you're working with your spirit guides. It's something it cannot be avoided when you're working with them. Because you're working on something that's bigger than you, that's outside of you, that's inside of you, that's expanded. So it's so huge. Spirit guide alignment, it has to do with confidence. That's some of the benefit you get. Confidence, companionship, clarity in your life, support. The confidence to step up to the plate, to do what you say you want to do. The confidence to be who you are, to stand in your purpose. The confidence to step out there and connect with other people who understand you, who want to work with you, and believing it can happen. Companionship, having that friend, having that group of spirits, of guides who are there to back you on your journey on this planet while you're here doing the work that you have to do, because all of the work that each person has to do is great. So you need some support on that path. They come to give that to you. So you have that companionship of the divine nature, clarity. You get the clarity because this is a team, a group, a single guide, if you will. Sometimes it's a group that you work with and they give you answers. You ask and there's an answer. You can connect anytime and get the answers. So you get the clarity as to why this is happening, what you should be doing about it, how to act, when to act. And you feel it. There's a real connection. A real rapport is built with this type of connection because they come to assist and work with you specifically. Support, nothing like having the backing of your spirit guides on your journey to be there for you in your corner. It's like having a coach with you. There's nothing like it. Your own personal coach who's there with you, that only you can work with. They only work with you. And now, why people work with spirit guides? Why do they? Usually, the reason that you would want to work with a spirit guide is for many reasons. It's because you're going through ups and downs in life, frustration, lack of focus, feeling off course, dealing with struggle, major life changes, for answers, for courage. It could be any of those reasons. People want to work with spirit guides. I'll tell you about myself. I wanted to work with a spirit guide because I was dealing and working in my own life, and I was experiencing things in my life that I really couldn't talk to other people about because I felt like it would be weird to talk to them about what was going on inside my head, what was going on inside myself. There were certain goals I had, and I didn't feel like sometimes other people could really understand where my mind was coming from. So this person, they came, this guide, my guide, Sayofia, in the group that I work with called Soba, they listen to me. That's the first thing people want also. They want someone to listen to them when they go through their ups and downs, when they go through their frustrations. When they're not feeling on point and struggling, they want someone just to listen. They want someone to bounce their ideas off of too. So that's what I got from working with my spirit guides also. And it gave me confidence to go out there and get things done. I made more money. I had my own particular coach, and basically it was like doing divination because I could hear that voice. I could feel what to do. So here's the deal. What is spirit guide alignment in action? Well, it's synchronicity, it's honor, it's teamwork, divine guidance, and it's love. That is what I call that. What's the result of spirit guide alignment in action? Well, some of the things that I have personally received and others that I know, a really good friend of mine, she has been through it in her life, as many of you listening to this have. In falling down, not being able to get up, feeling like you couldn't get up anyway by yourself, needing help, and financially just struggling with going through spiritual transformation, struggling with yourself understanding life differently and just changing, maturing, and needing someone to be there for you in a way that not just anybody can be. Sometimes parents, they don't understand. Sometimes your closest friends, they're going through their own life changes. And so she dealt with this. And she started experiencing changes to herself. And in her life, her money changed. The way she was making money, it changed. She became an entrepreneur. And she talked to her guides, and they assisted her with making the right moves, with talking to the right people, with applying for certain grants. So financial security is one of the main reasons. People go to their guides and want to talk to them. So the spirit guide alignment in action, you get financial security. It comes, whether that be through yourself or with aligning with other people who work with you that are in physical bodies. While you work with your guides, they help you to align with your team of people on this planet that you are due to work with. Living your destiny, having happy relationships, having intuitive strength, delivering and discovering your vision. Also, self-love, which is paramount. Stepping into your own personal power, having your power speak for itself without having to say a word. That's some of the results of spirit guide alignment in action. Why connect with spirit guides? Spiritual lessons, as my friend, as I have gone through, as many of you who are listening to this and who follow what I do and support me on my journey, and I support you, you want to connect with your spirit guides because, as you know, I'm a spiritual reader, and that has been the way that I have really been able to take my readings to the next level. Reading tarot is one thing, reading out of the book is another, and connecting with the messages in the tarot, in the oracles, in your own way, and being able to intuit the answer, and also communicating with your guides to understand what your spiritual lessons are. Why is life this way for me? Why does it have to be so hard? Why is this challenge here? Why does this person keep coming back into my life? Why do I keep getting the same thing happen? Different things, different spiritual lessons, truth coming to the surface, recalling why things are happening to you. It becomes like the movie Total Recall. It's like you're remembering things. You're able to connect the dots better than doing it all by yourself or with doing it with just a friend. Because you see, your spirit guides, they and you made an agreement before you came to the planet. You all agreed that you were going to work together. And they knew that part of you is from not this life. It's from you're part of us is cosmic. We're from the stars, if you will. Then part of us is the body. So you have your mentor or someone who you speak with who helps you out on the planet, perhaps. And then you also have your spirit guides. Those who connect with you on another connection. They have a whole nother way of connecting with you. And they are here to help you out while you're in the physical body. But you're still a spiritual being. You're still a spirit in a body, a divine being in a body. So you have a divine counsel, and then you have the counsel who is earthly, who's on this earth. Your coach on earth, your coach from the stars, and your coach on earth. Amazing, right? So pretty much you would want to connect with them, and they help you to stay disciplined also. They help you to recall the lessons. They help you to recall why you chose to make this path, to come here and to do what you're doing, the lessons you came to learn. Like, why would I be born? Some of you want to know, why have you been born into this family? Why are you on this type of job? There's something that you came there to learn. What is it? Your guides are able to help you recall why you made that commitment. Discipline, yes, staying in line with your truth, with what you said you want to do. And assistance, they offer assistance to you. They help you to see what you're not able to see, what you do see, and sometimes you just don't follow through with. They help you to stay energized. They help you to stay motivated too. They help you to see the deeper meaning of things. Now, working with a spirit guide isn't for everyone because everyone isn't really interested in understanding why things are happening. Everyone isn't interested in seeing the deeper meaning to life. But if you are one of those people and you really want to know that stuff, the answers are within you, but your spirit guides help you to recognize those messages. So those are some of the reasons you would be wanting to connect with the spirit guide and spirit guide alignment. What is it again? Well, again, it's getting clear. It's getting clear on what you want out of this life path, out of your destiny. Getting clear that you are a being who is able to intuit, and you have free will to choose anytime you want to. Spirit Guide Alignment offers you reassurance on your journey at any time because your guides are always available to you, always. And on this earth, that is not always the case when you have a coach or a mentor or someone who's your advisor or a consultant. They're not always available for you. They have to go to sleep. Your guides, they don't come in a physical body. They're always available. Dream realization. Something like your dreams when you're wanting to understand why you keep seeing a certain thing over and over in your dreams. They help you to understand those dreams. They help you to realize your dream to be something that seems maybe intangible. It seems outside of your reach. They help you to figure out what that is and bring it together. They are your personal mentor. They are the ultimate personal mentor. Ultimate. Spirit Guide Alignment is also making progress, understanding your path, your patience. Patience and having patience in this life is something that everyone can use. Everyone can use patience on this journey, especially as a spiritual being. So that's why we are talking about spirit guide alignment, aligning with your spirit guides to remember your path, your journey, what you came here to do. What is this life to be for you? What is the meaning of it all? What is? What is it? And missing the spirit guide alignment, if you're missing it, do you feel like you're missing something in your life, that something is just not there, that you need something else, something more? What is that for you? What's missing? It could be that you're missing the connection to your guides. Many of you have heard me doing spiritual readings before, and you know my story. I happen to be someone who is into I love nature. I love nature, and sometimes this earthly life can get the best of you. It's definitely gotten the best of me at times. And I needed something more, some reason to keep going and to be encouraged and motivated and happy, because it felt like it was so restricting. As much as I love my freedom, being a Sagittarius sun sign, and I love my freedom. I love beauty, I love the world, and I'm on the Libra Virgo cusp, you know, as far as my ascendant is concerned. My ascendant sign is Libra Virgo. So I love beauty, but practical life, certain things about that are fun too. But I had to find the way to connect my spiritual life with my earthly life. If you have had that issue with learning how to connect those two together, it can really hurt you. It can hurt you in your pocketbook. It could hurt you financially. When you're trying to do it all by yourself, especially as heart-centered women, I know who you are. I'm one of you too. There's something that happens when you're missing that spirit guide alignment. You really feel broken. You feel like something's just not there. But what happens when you have the spirit guide alignment? And how can they really help you? They help to bring the pieces together. They help it all make a lot more sense. And the way to get through it when you're feeling broken, when you're lost, when you're overwhelmed, when you're sad, when you're confused, when you're stressed, hurt, frustrated, stuck, depressed, feeling lost and afraid, having that spirit guide alignment in place, it really does wonders for you. It can help you out so much than not having it. And that's what I don't experience anymore. A whole lot of that stuff of feeling like the odds are stacked against me, because you have someone that you can talk to who understands you, and they even understand where you came from, because they understand you because they knew you before you even came into that body. They knew you before you dropped into the body and decided to come here and be born. Okay? Now, first thing to get through, if you're experiencing feeling broken and hurt, confused, if you're feeling that, the first step, if you're missing that spirit guide alignment in your life, the first step is to get help. First step is to get you some help. But the way that you want to get help, first of all, is reflecting. You want to reflect on what you want. You want to reflect on your life. You want to reflect on the meaning of this life for you. And you want to set your intentions. That's the first step to getting help. The next step is that you want to reach out. You want to ask for assistance from your guides. So you're setting the intention in step one, and then you want to get help by reaching out and asking for assistance. It's a 3-step process in getting in contact with your guides. The next step is step 3. You want to get help by opening up, and you want to be receptive. You want to be receptive because when the help comes and you've let them know you need some help, you got to be open to the help. You got to be listening. You got to be listening on another level. So step 1, reflect, ask for assistance, and open up for that assistance. Now I have 3 truths for you to know for success with contacting and communicating with your guides, getting that spirit guide alignment. First of all, the very first one to know is that you can do anything. But that's just one thing. You heard that so many times. It may mean nothing to you at this point when you're frustrated and when your lack of focus is in place, when you're feeling off course, when you're having an inner and an outer struggle in your life, you're dealing with major life changes that you are not knowing how to deal with. Look, so, truth number one to know, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That is profound. When I heard someone say this, and I do not know who this quote is by, it may be from the Buddha. You know, you can cry all day, and Lord knows I've cried so many tears this lifetime because I have I'm not even going to talk about all the water that is in my astrology chart, but healers, when you're a heart-centered woman, and some of you men understand this, if you're heart-centered also, you just love hard and deep, and you're an empath. You pick up on other people's stuff, you pick up on other energies, and you're feeling and sensing and all of that. You get caught up. You can get caught up very easily. But eventually, like my guide Sayofia taught me, she said to me that all you have to do is get up and do one thing. All you have to do is take one step. You got to start somewhere. And that's the very first step right there to getting out of anything and to moving forward, or to getting further and to getting to the next level. And the spirit guides have really taught me that. The next truth to know is to believe it can happen. You gotta believe it can happen. If you don't believe it, then you're not going to be animated to doing it, to taking the steps. So you gotta believe it can happen. Feel like it can really happen for you. Also, another truth to know is that to trust yourself is to know yourself, and it's also to know your guides. So trust yourself is to know yourself and your guides, right? Third step, huge game changer. And 3 things to avoid to successfully connect and contact your guides is you want to avoid worrying. That's not going to contact them. You want to avoid pessimism, not taking action. That's not going to contact them. Self-doubt, not taking any action but doubting yourself. That's not going to contact your spirit guides. You'll never communicate with them that way. I did it for so many years. And I would hear the voice and then I'd worry if is this real? Am I really talking to someone? Is someone really communicating with me? Am I really getting an answer to my question? Should I take this step? I don't know. Maybe I should call someone. And then they really think that you're really confused. So worry, pessimism, self-doubt. You want to avoid those 3 things to make success in contacting your spirit guides. Trust me on that. I did it for too long. You can break the cycle. Now, getting help, step number 2. We talked about step number 1. Let's talk about step number 2. How I can help you by getting help is with the Spirit Guide Alignment course I have. But along with that, it's going to be it's a 2-hour course where I am training, talking to you, and teaching the lessons of contacting your own spirit guides. But I also give you a aura attunement from my spirit guides who are named. Their names are Soba and Sayofia. So we're going to do an aura attunement. Your guides would definitely be there as well. And then you're going to be able to contact and make contact, break the obstructions that have been in place for you contacting your own spirit guides. 3 spirit guides meeting guided meditations. So I'm going to assist you. I want to help you really, really contact them. This is no fluff here. You can use meditations. You can use something that can help facilitate the meeting. So I'm going to give you 3 spirit guide meditations that are going to walk you through step by step on connecting and contacting your own spirit guides. These meditations you're able to use over and over again as they'll be yours. One 30-minute clarity session with me also, it's what else you get. We're going to get on the phone, and I know some of you want to talk, and you want to talk about what's going on in your life, and you want to take it to the next level. During the clarity session, we're going to talk about what you're dealing with in your life, and I'm going to offer you some tips specifically for you that are going to help you to get further in your life, to have that huge breakthrough that you're looking for. Now, this is for 1 week only. It's $47. It was $197. That's what it was priced at. That's what it's really valued at, that price, right? So for $47, naturallyhighlife.com/alignment is where you go to take a look at the Spirit Guide Alignment course, which includes the Aura Attunement, the 3 Spirit Guide meeting, guided meditations, and it includes one 30-minute clarity session with me, and is offered to you for 1 week only, all right? Now, that's step 2 for getting help. Step 3 for getting help is you get the Spirit Guide Alignment course. You're going to get the Aura Attunement to take things to a whole nother level. You'll be able to really connect with your spirit guides and hear them better. You're also going to get the 3 Spirit Guide meeting guided meditations, and then one 60-minute instead of just 30. You get a 60-minute clarity session with me. You're going to talk to me by phone, okay? Then also, I'm going to give you a motivational daily angel guidance ebook that was channeled messages that I wrote that came straight from me and my guides. Straight for you, so you can understand the messages that they have for you. Very positive messages to help you stay motivated, to be encouraged, and to get you moving along in your life like never before. This is going to help you with calling in what you want, calling in exactly what you want. And this is for 1 week only. You would go to naturallyhighlife.com/alignment, $97 at this time. And also, it was valued at $297. That's what it's valued at. That's what I had it priced at. But I said, you know what? $97, that's all I'm going to let it go for. Okay? 1 week only. I don't know if the price is going to go up. I don't know how long it's going to stay at that price. I cannot promise you it will stay at that price either. Okay? So that's step 3. That's the step 3 on how to get help. Now, Spirit Guide Alignment, it offers you confidence, companionship, clarity, and the support you need in your life, working with your own team of guides. All I'm doing is helping you, heart-centered, beautiful people, connect with your own team of guides so you can take your life to the next level and repeat the process as much as you need to or as little as you need to. But once you have that door open, it's something that you'll never forget how to do. It's like riding a bike, as they say. It's like riding a moped. It's like driving a car. You never forget how to do it. So once you have reflected, step 1, you ask for assistance from your guides and you open up, those steps never change. You're going to do it over and over again. Okay? Now, if you are interested in Spirit Guide Alignment, you get the confidence, the companionship, that support, that teamwork and clarity that you have been wanting. Go to naturallyhighlife.com and check it out, and /alignment to get the information on that. Spirit Guide Alignment for life, you'll have it for life. Like I said, once you open that door, once you open and step into that portal, you'll never be the same again. I have changed so much. The success, I learned how to build a website. I learned how to do things that I never thought I'd be able to do. Never thought. The house I'm living in, the clothes, the understandings, the lessons, the teachings, the schooling, the different things that I have come to understand. You are understanding certain things about your life as well. Your guides will help you get to a whole nother place that you have never been. And it just goes up from there. You appreciate. The biggest thing that I can say that has happened as well is I've remembered my artistic gifts. So I paint, I create, and it brings me so much joy. It's my therapy, you know. And some of us have talents that we have hidden in us that we don't allow ourselves to really do. Or we question whether we can make money doing what we love. And the answer is you can, and you will. Connecting to your spirit guides is the way, it's the answer to doing it faster. Eventually, you're going to probably do it. Can you do it by yourself without connecting to your spirit guides? Of course you can. Can you get there faster with your spirit guides? Absolutely. So you get to meet your guides, create a happy life, and enjoy the connection. That is spirit guide alignment for life. Once you've opened that door, you'll never have to close it again, but anytime you want to, you can. It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You truly don't.